Hi guys, welcome to another episode of AJAWI TV. I'm AJAWI, and for today I'm actually doing some checking of drawings actually. So I thought it would be a good idea to actually show you what that's all about, or what my process is. So without any further ado, let's get into this video.
All my life I had to fight, I ain't taking no ill, I paid the price. Remember them days we ain't had no lights, now I'm up 2K, I ain't talking no spikes. Just drop me an ammunition.
Alright. Start capture now. Alright guys, so this is a drawing that I'm actually doing for a client. Yes, this client actually lives in a gated community. I always tell people to invest in a gated community, whether it be just your personal house or if you're going to rent it out. Alright, so the process that I normally use is that whenever I am doing drawings, I have a technician. But I have technicians that I normally check drawings for the different technicians that I'm working with. I utilize this, which is a pen, electronic pen, and a tablet to actually check my drawings, right? So straight out the bat, for this particular drawing, I see here where I will have a problem, which is that I'll cancel that, which is that these are clashing, right? I don't want that to be happening, so I will tell the technician to move the grid line out, right? Grid line out, right? So it's not supposed to be clashing with the text, or at least I don't like when that happens. If there's space on the sheet, right? If there's enough space on the sheet, you can avoid that clash. Alright, so I'm looking for things that might not have been on the drawing. So this is stamp concrete. I'm gonna say show hatch. So a hatch is supposed to be here to show the pattern of the concrete. And so show hatch pattern, or show hatch for stamp concrete driveway, right? So normally I have like a little area that has a hatch in it. Alright, so I don't see any manholes on this, so I'm gonna make a note here that says show manholes on site plan. Right? So that's one note that he's supposed to indicate. I don't see anything in relation to plumbing, so I'm gonna indicate that the phone is in the way, guys, so that's why I see me trying to maneuver. So I want him to show where the water meter is. So the water meter is somewhere about here, right, on site, and then NWC main somewhere in the road comes to that. So I'm gonna say NWC water main, right? this comes right on the property and goes. Now I'm gonna say, I'm gonna show arrows to show that it's coming in the property, right? And these have one set that goes to that. Now this is going to go to a water heater, right? So I'm gonna say water heater, so the technician will know exactly what I want, where I want it, right? Then I'm gonna have another one that's coming down, right, and going around, and this now arrows will be showing in that direction because it's coming down. I have bathroom around here, so I need to show some going around here as well. So that's so he will know exactly what to do. Then I show arrows going that direction. Now I like this process because it actually reduces any issues that might arise or any misunderstanding. So cold water is supposed to go around here as well, right? Any misunderstanding that might occur, what I find is that once I do this, there are no questions that will arise by the technician. The technician understands exactly what it is that I want, and we can move faster. Now wherever he is, he will know exactly. He doesn't even need to come to my office at all because we are communicating on a level that is just easy, right? Easy. So he knows exactly what I am doing, what I want, what is expected of him. I actually was working with an architect already, right? He doesn't utilize these type of methods, and I found that it was very difficult to understand what he was saying because, for one, he was very sarcastic in what he was doing. So when he spoke, I could not necessarily understand what he was saying. I could not really, you know, like sometimes he's talking and you're wondering if, you know, something is wrong or, you know, it's not very clear. So what I find is that architects that does use this, because it's an architect that actually gave me this idea. I was working with an architect, and every time he sends me notes, he actually mark up the drawing like this and sends it to me. And I found it so easy to work with this particular architect, so I decided that, hey, this is the method that I'm going to use in my office as well, and it has worked. So whenever I work with people, I try my best to learn as much as I possibly can. And anybody that's working with me, that's what I always tell them. Try to learn as much as you possibly can. I am not perfect, you're not perfect, but if it is that you want to go along with it, then, you know, try and learn as much as you possibly can. Alright, so I have that information. I indicated that I want manuals to be shown. That, what else? Let's see, the road, the north arrow is up the page. Boundary information is shown. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this page. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this sheet. I don't think there's anything else that I might need to indicate just now. Joining properties. Alright, so this particular sheet is finished. No, I'm finished checking this particular sheet. The last thing that I will do is go through and do a spell check for this drawing, but I do it in the program itself. So I just run a spell check to ensure that everything on the sheet is spelled correctly. Right? Graphically, I am looking at the sheet. Sometimes I won't be able to see exactly what the graphics look like until I print it, but you should have an idea of, you know, the different line weights that are present just by looking at the PDF document. Alright, but yeah, so like I look at this. I had a situation where I had a technician that just came to work with me. You know, he's enthusiastic about things, and it's like whenever he sends me drawing, I would mark it up and send it back to him to say, okay, this is the change that I need to make. And he found that frustrating because he was not necessarily humble